Wild Link bringing you another Let's Play Pokemon Yellow video. In the last part, we started the Elite Four and got done with the first two Elite Four members. We beat them, and now we're moving on to the third, Agatha. I am Agatha, the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. For those of you who don't know, a decade is 10 years. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for fighting. Red, I'll show you how a real trainer fights. Oh, will you now? Alright. So, this is Agatha. As you can tell, she likes ghost and poison types. If you couldn't tell by the same music as Pokemon Tower and the Gravestones. So this is her first Gengar. Knows the moves Confuse Ray, Lick, Substitute, and Mega Drain. You know, nothing too terrible, nothing too, easy to deal with, nothing too hard to deal with. Of course, as I say that, wow, this is just not going my way. Right, it's Let's Player's Curse. Took the damage for Gengar. Substitute broke. Damn straight it did. Alright. And now you're gonna confuse me now that I'm so paralyzed. You butt. Well, you know what? I got stuff for this. In your face! Bet you didn't see that coming. You used the Oh, that's stupid. It doesn't also... Oh, see, in later generations, it also cures, confusion. So this is her Golbat. Knows Supersonic, Leech Life, Wing Attack, and Toxic. Not toxic as we're familiar with today, where it kills in 8 moves or so, but it still poisons you and does damage slowly. But if I were to sub out, it would the poison would go away. This is really supposed to be like such a climatic battle, or just it's supposed to be interesting and like super exciting, but it's really not. It's not keeping me on the edge of my seat. This is the same Gengar from before. So, something that I should be exploiting is that there's no Levitate in the original games, so I can abuse its weakness to ground type moves here without having to get complicated and use stuff like Mold Breaker or Smackdown to bring it onto the ground. No, I can take this guy out by using the old coding and, well, it's kind of coding. It's relative to coding, but the game mechanics of the early games. You know what? I'm just gonna finish off with Renegade here. I really should have been using Renegade from the beginning. I don't know why I wasn't. I think I was just not in a rush, I guess. I don't know why I was rushing. I have all the time in the world. Well, not really all the time in the world. I do have to finish this game by next Friday and get Emerald started. But, hey! Got all the time in the world for that. Got all the time in the world. And you don't know that I got all the time in the world. I'm gonna stop singing now, because it's probably annoying quite a few of you. You win. I see what the old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. And we will do just that. But before we do, I'm gonna switch to Thunderbolt here and be strategic for this next one. I'm just gonna use a max potion because I don't need to waste a full restore when I'm just healing HP. So, this is supposed to be the big fight. Before everybody knew what was going down, this was the fight. Oh, that's right. You're poisoned. You know what? Just because I don't want to hear it. Oh, and you had some HP to be recovered. Alright. Now, before anybody knew that the Elite Four also had a champion, this was considered to be the last fight. The final fight. The big ending fight was with this guy here named Lance, who specializes in dragon types and has a cool cape. I'm jealous. He'll be starting off with level 58 Gyarados, a water flying type, Hydro Pump, Dragon Rage, Leer, and Hyper Beam. Everybody on his team knows Hyper Beam. Everybody. Not a single person on his team doesn't know Hyper Beam. Now, Dragon Rage, as most of you know, only does 40 damage. It's a fixed damage move. So you don't have to worry with this guy at all. This guy's a pushover as long as you have an electric type. Alright, so I don't know what you want me to tell you other than that. Yeah, level 63, baby. Alright, what do we got here? We got one of his Dragonairs. I don't know which one this is, so I'm going to read off both movesets, because he has two. One Dragonair has Thunderbolt, Slam, Thunder Wave, and Hyper Beam, and it's a pure Dragon type. The other one, also a pure Dragon type because it's the same Pokemon, knows Wrap, Bubble Beam, Ice Beam, and Hyper Beam. And we won't ever know which one's which, because I'm just going to one-hit KO them both. That's sent out his other Dragonair. And I already read that moveset. So, Now, these three somehow in the next game, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, end up evolving. All three end up evolving, but somehow losing levels. So, I don't know, that's weird. But we'll get to that, I promise. Eventually. Level 60 Aerodactyl, Rock Flying type, with the moves Wing Attack, Fly, Swift, and Hyper Beam. Now, in Red and Blue, I believe this thing knew Rock Slide. And a lot of people called it the cheating Aerodactyl, because at this point in the series, Aerodactyl could not learn Rock Slide. So Lance is a cheater. Plain and simple. Now here's his ace Pokemon, a level 62 Dragonite, knowing Blizzard, Flyer Blast. No, it knows Blizzard, Fire Blast, Thunder, and Hyper Beam. I am choking on my words because I'm just trying to talk so fast to get all this to you so I can just kick its butt and then be done with this fight. I don't know why. I just seem to be blowing through this Elite Four battle. Usually it takes a lot longer. I don't know. I still can't believe my Dragons lost to you, Red. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Blue. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. Now this was supposed to be a big thing. This is supposed to be a big lead up. That the final battle of the game is against your rival. It was supposed to be this huge thing that you weren't supposed to know yet. But we now know, and it's not as climatic as it would have been if it was your first time. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you, Red. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on Pokedex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I am the Pokemon League champion. Red, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world. If you say so. I mean, your grandfather does have stronger Pokemon than you. But I'm not going to be able to show that because I tried getting a Game Shark on the simulator, but I couldn't find one. I don't know how to do it. But I'm sure if you look on YouTube, Professor Oak battle, you'll be able to find it somewhere. Anyway, this is a level 61 Sandslash, knowing Earthquake Slash, Poison Sting, and Fury Swipe. Now, if you were playing red and blue, green, leaf green, fire red, that was going to be a Pidgeot. And here's the second Pokemon, an Alakazam. Knowing the moves Psybeam, Psychic, Kinesis, and Recover. I probably should have switched out, but I'm going to stick with this choice anyway, because I am stupid, and I'm trying to do two things at once. Wait, Kinesis does damage? Oh wait, no, my accuracy fell. For a second I thought it did damage, and I was like, wait, what? Alright, let's see, what are you sitting on next? Your Ninetales? No, Exeggutor. Okay, we are gonna go with Renegade on this one. It's Exeggutor, level 61. Knows Barrage, Hypnosis, Stomp, and Leech Seed. This is another really easy thing to take out. You just bring out your fire or your flying or your ice type, and right as I should. I'm eating my words. All right, yeah, you can just. You know what? You're getting a Fire Blast now, and the Fire Blast thing, like that little key, is actually this Japanese symbol for fire. So that's kind of cool. All right. So you're about to send out your Cloyster. Alright. I don't want to bring you out just yet, so I'm going to bring out Zapdos. This level 61 Cloyster knows Ice Beam, Spike Cannon, Aurora Beam, and Clamp. Now, we've already fought a Cloyster already in the Elite Four. But this one is a higher level. And is owned by our rival, so that means it matters more. So I am going to heal. Let's heal up Zapdos. Any day now. Alright. We'll let you use Roar Beam again. Alright. Oh, my attack fell. Well, good thing I'm using my special stat here. And I'm just going to use Thunderbolt so I don't take the same risk as I did last time with the missing because of the accuracy. Alright, so now we get Ninetales. This Ninetales is a level that I do not know off the top of my head, but I do know its moveset. It's a level 63. That is an Arcanine in the other games, just so you guys know. This knows Fire Spin, Quick Attack, Confuse Ray, and Tail Whip. It's probably going to try and do Confuse Ray if it does survive, but I don't see it surviving this surf. Yeah. Sorry. And now he's sending out a Jolteon. Now, depending on what you did throughout the game, if you took the same route as I did through the game, you're going to be fighting a Jolteon. Now, had you taken other routes, this would be a level 65 Vaporeon or a level 65 Flareon. The Vaporeon would know Hydro Pump, Aurora Beam, Quick Attack, and Mist. The Flareon would know Flamethrower, Quick Attack, Smog, and Fire Spin. But this is a Jolteon. And it's level 65, and it knows Thunder, Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, and Pin Missile. Now, the reason why I put my own starter out is because I wanted to end this LP the same way it started. My starter versus his. So we're gonna just see whose electric type is better, I guess. So we're gonna go Thunder, and we miss. So we're just gonna go Thunderbolt. And now luckily this thing doesn't have Volt Absorb, so I'm actually doing damage to it and not healing it. I guess I'm gonna go for Slam, just because my electric type moves aren't doing as much damage as I thought. And you're fully paralyzed, and I missed, so that was a waste of a turn, essentially. And you're doing Pin Missile. Okay, I should survive this even if you pull off all 5. Alright, please be it. Yes! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the first. No, that can't be! You beat my best! After all that work to become league champion, my reign is already over? It's not fair. And he gave me money for being such a loser. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. You treated them like they were nothing. But you know, darn it! You're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it, you don't have a choice. Red. Now, this is a slowed down version of the Palatown music, I believe. So you won. Congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Pikachu. Red. You have come of age. Blue, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four. But when I got here, you'd already lost. Blue, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Without them, you will never become a champion again. Red, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. It's not a marvelous, is marvelous. Red, come with me. Okay. Bye, Blue! Loser. Congratulations, Red. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Red, you have endeavored hard to become the new... That sentence doesn't make sense to me. The new league champion. Congratulations, Red. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Well, as I was saying before, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first, thing, our first league, Pokemon League, done and over with, completed, and beat, ass kicked. We did it. We're almost done with the game. There's one more thing left to do. But, I think we're gonna save that for next time. You still need more Pokemon. Try and catch other species. No. Well, I mean, now, I guess there's really only one thing to do. And I guess I'll make this a longer episode. Nah, I better not. So we'll just speed through this and get to the end. So next time on Pokemon Yellow, there's only one thing left to do. And that is to catch Mewtwo. So, I'll see you guys in part 43. The final part of this series. The final part of Let's Play Pokemon Yellow.